to make 6 become 2 times 3. Of course, 2 times 3 is 6. The same thing as 9. 3 times 3 is 9. And I still had to maintain the power because this power is applied to 6. Hence, it's going to be applied to the product of the two factors that will give you 6 and here 9. Many people argued with the way I solved it because they are not familiar with the power of a product rule. Let me write it here. Power of a product rule. This rule states that when a power is applied to a number and that number is broken down into the product of two factors giving you that number, the power should be applied to the respective factors that will multiply to give you that number. I hope this makes sense. For example, 6. 6 can be expressed as what? 2 times 3. This is 6 raised by x. 2 times 3 raised by x. The power, the exponent of x here, can be distributed to the respective factors that will multiply to give you 6. Same thing as this. So this x can be distributed to 2 and to 3. The same thing here. X can be distributed to 3 and to 3. Right? Now, if you have, let's say you have 2 times 3 plus 3 times 3. I'm just writing this out like this. If you want to factorize this, what is common between this term and this term? What's common? 3, right? So you can factor out 3 since it is common. Now, when you factor out 3, open a bracket and then write what? 2 plus 3. In the same vein, if you look at this particular term, look at this term and look at this. What is common? 3 raised by x. This one here and this. So we can factor it out. Now giving you what? 3 raised by x bracket. If you divide this by 3 raised by x, you are going to have 2 raised by x, which is this. Then plus divide this by this. You are going to get what? 3 raised by x. Simple as that. But many people argue that the way something was wrong. In fact, some even said the answer should have been just 3 into bracket 2 raised by x plus 3 raised by x. But I ask you, are you trying to tell me now that you can factor out 3 here? What about the x being applied to 2 and to 3? So go and research more on power of a product. Look at this, 2 times 3, product, power, look at this here, of what? A product rule. You can distribute this power to the respective factor that will multiply to give you the number. Learn this and understand that this, the way I solved it is correct. X is meant to be here. All right, this is the correct way. Let's do a test here. Let's assume that x is equal to 2. So that's what? 6 raised by 2 plus what? 9 raised by 2. What's 6 raised by 2? 36. Plus 9 raised by 2 is what? 81. If you add this to, you get 117. Okay? Now, let me use this answer now. Let's test it. That's what many people should have done. Test it now. Let's test it here. So 3 raised by what? You know I said x is 2. Bracket 2 raised by 2 plus 3 raised by 2. What is 3 raised by 2? That's 9. Bracket 4. 2 raised by 2 is 4. Then plus what's 3 raised by 2? 9. 4 plus 9 is what? 13. And what is 13 times 9? It is 117. So always test before you argue.